Selection of mobile home parts and accessories anywhere. From carpet to doors, get the DIY supplies you need for less. The DIY Home Center Outlet. We are your building material closeout store. 2191 Northwest 10th Street, just 2 miles east of I-75.
Shamrock Security Systems, 629-3223. Shamrock Security Systems is located here in Ocala, Florida. Shamrock Security Systems is a top-rated alarm company offering 24/7 monitoring, video surveillance, fire and flood protection. You'll sleep a little better once the job is done. Shamrock Security Systems for over 31 years. 629-3223. Get a 100% free quote from Shamrock Security. 629-3223.
Now you've done it. Have you lost your mind? He's back. And you're listening again. A legend in his own mind. Don't believe me? Just ask him. Here's Tom Schmitz live on WOCA. The Source.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks. In the studio with me, I said it was a special guest because she is. It's my wife, Susan, who's usually here on Fridays, but she's got a meeting at her soon-to-be newly opened shop, so she won't be able to be here tomorrow.
Nope, not tomorrow.
Looking forward to tomorrow's work session you got going?
Nope.
It looks like a much easier solution than we were going to have, though.
Yes, yeah. Yes. It does. Very thankful for some of our friends that came together, got their heads together, and said, "How can we do this?" And streamline
pressure washing is going to help us out.
Yes.
Our friend Frank put us in touch with Streamline Pressure Washing, and they're going to help us out.
Yeah. So there'll be a lot of
grand opening soon.
Wetness and squeegeeing tomorrow.
Grand opening soon.
It's all on these floors. All waiting on these floors.
Brick and mortar store where you'll be able to get a myriad of things. I mean, you'll be able to run copies off there and everything. Not only just ship stuff. There'll be over the next few months. There'll be a lot offered. I heard rumor. There may even be a Notary Republic on staff there sometime in the next few months.
In the next few months, yes.
That's what I heard. One-stop
so you can
shop.
do it. We're also, what I'm actually kind of geeked out about is we're the gift wrap station.
Yeah, going to be able to, if you ship it, if you need to send a birthday present, wedding gift, any kind of gift you want to send, retirement gift, there'll be different packaging and wrappings there.
Different wrapping paper and bows, and so you can just really come in, wrap it. I'll have some nice boxes and whatnot. Yeah. I'll also have some, just regular cheapo, the ones that we used to get our clothes in at Christmas.
Right.
Boxes for people. It's no big deal. I mean, people just throw them away anyway. So
that's it.
Or recycle them.
So you sent me a text message this morning. I got to get to this. You sent me a text message
this morning. Yes.
And it just said $37.48. $37.48.
68 cents.
68 cents. And I went, huh? Now, if you don't know, Susan drives a smart car.
So we purchased a smart car last year when the prices started going up.
Right. So Susan owns a smart car, and it gets what, 35, 40 miles to the gallon?
I average about 36.
Yeah, 36 miles to the gallon. It took, and it's a what, 8-gallon tank?
It's an 8-gallon tank. I had about a half a gallon left, so I actually filled up with like 8.5 gallons.
Yeah, because there's a gallon reserve.
There's a gallon reserve. 8.6 gallons.
Almost $40 to fill up this car that's supposed to help with gas.
I when I was looking at it, I remembered the very first time. Remember, I took your Cadillac for the very first time to church.
Uh-huh.
And we were still dating at the time. And I filled it up then. Yep. And it was your fill up was close to $40.
Right.
It wasn't, and I looked at it, I'm like, this is how much it cost me to fill up the Cadillac.
It would, if at today's prices.
I mean, not today's prices then.
At today's prices, it would take $93 to fill up a Cadillac.
Whew.
At today's prices. A year ago, it took $40.
Yes. I really didn't want to jump on the complaining about gas prices bandwagon, but when I saw almost $40 for a smart car, for my smart car.
Well, let me give you the cheapest gas in Marion County. I mean, people want to know where it is. Actually, according to Gas Buddy, right now, the Diamond Oil at the corner of 326 and Old Jacksonville Road, literally a stone's throw from our house.
Yeah.
They have the lowest price in Marion County right now, $3.98 a gallon, cash.
Cash.
It's $4.08 credit.
Yeah.
But it's
Well, still.
$3.98 cash. The BP in Marion Oaks on Marion Oaks Boulevard is second at $3.99. Third cheapest gas, Sam's Club, $4.08.
Well,
By the way, the BP price is cash as well. Sam's Club is cash or credit. The Diamond Oil on Southeast 17th Street, 2934 Southeast 17th Street, is at $4.15. That's their cash price. Then the Diamond Oil on South Lake Weir Road, $4.15. That's their cash price. The Pack-A-Sack at 10015 Southeast County Road 25 in Bellevue, $4.17. You got the Shell on the corner of Southeast 36th Avenue, 3130 Southeast 36th Avenue. That's $4.19. That's their cash price. Citco at 1236 East Silver Springs Boulevard. Their cash price is $4.19. Diamond Oil at 10801 Southwest 91st Street. Their cash price is $4.19. And then number 10 on the list. Are you ready for this? All of them are $4.19. Then the number 10 on the list, Top Discount Beverages, 7141 County Road 25 in Bellevue. Their cash price, $4.38.
Oh, I paid $4.39.
Yeah. So they're your top 10 cheapest gas from everywhere from $3.98 a gallon for cash price all the way up to $4.38. So it's a 40-cent fluctuation back and forth. So, but I said I wasn't going to complain about the gas prices as long as it meant not buying oil from Russia. So I'm not complaining about the gas prices.
Well, now that they stopped, was that
They did stop
was that effective immediately?
immediately.
Oh, and by the way, the gas prices were going up prior to the
Oh yeah,
war.
yeah.
So
I'm well aware. Well aware.
I'm well aware.
Yeah, but the Ukraine caused it all.
Well, I'm sure that's what some people are gonna say. Just wait for Marine Mark to call in right now.
So, but look, inflation's going. Everything's going up. Prices are going up. Just when gas goes up, it's not the only thing that goes up, because now it costs more. Diesel fuel goes up. Now it costs more to deliver. Consumers are going to foot the bill. The
always.
big companies aren't going to say, "Well, we'll eat that. We'll eat that cost.
Yeah.
We'll keep the prices the same." Everything's going to go up exponentially.
Isn't that what it was said in one of the presidential newscasts that the businesses aren't going to pass this along?
Right. Of course.
Of
not.
course they are.
Of course. Yeah. Of course.
Of course they are.
They're going to pass it along.
It's called that's business.
Yeah. They didn't make the gas prices go up.
I mean, I am literally right now, and you see me working on it before we open our new store, because all corrugated prices have gone
You got
up.
to come up with a new business plan and new model because prices went up.
Right, and I have to look at my pricing structure as well. And I called my corrugate supplier, who's here locally in Ocala, and I said, "Do you think if I use this percentage, it's going to be okay?" She goes, "Oh no, by the end of the year, it's going to be higher."
Right.
So I don't want to get into the point where my customers feel like I'm continually raising the price. Oh, it's Mark.
Well, I don't know if it is or not. Good morning. This is Ocala Talks with Tom Schmitz.
Good morning, Tom.
Hey,
This is
Sonny.
Hi, Sonny.
calling in. I wouldn't be surprised if Putin and Biden didn't get together and make up some phony oil companies that Russia is still sending us
supplying us oil
through the the
Shell corporations, through fake oil companies.
You
Yeah.
got it. I couldn't think of a word.
Would that be
Shell
treason
corporations.
if he did that? If Biden did that?
I don't know.
Because why is he asking Russia to negotiate with Iran for us? If we're not buying oil from him, there's something very weird going on here.
Sonny, you
and-
bring
and
up
the-
very
the-
valid points, especially with the Iranian thing. That somehow
Well,
Russia's
they-
helping
of course,
negotiate, but
Russia, wouldn't put up past them.
we're not dealing with
It wouldn't
Russia.
be the first
But
time they've had caught with these shell corporations.
it would not be. It would not be the first time. Thanks for the call, Sonny.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Sonny.
it.
Good thoughts.
Sonny brings up a very good point. Can we, in a time where trust is very questionable, can we trust that what is being said is actually happening?
I haven't trusted what was being said probably for the last 5 years. I always thought that there was some, you know what, when the news is so focused on one area, there's something going on somewhere else that you just don't know about.
Wag the dog.
Wag the dog.
Get your attention over here while we do something over here, over the other area.
Look at the monkey. Look at the monkey. No, my hand doesn't fit in the glove.
Exactly. Look at the monkey. Oh, if it doesn't fit, you must have quit. So you're opening this brick and mortar coming up very soon. And it's located in a very good place, 811 North Magnolia.
Yeah, 811 North Magnolia, right about a half mile north of the square.
Gonna have some different hours to let people that maybe work 9 to 5 have an opportunity, or people that work third shift and all have an opportunity to not have to waste their day off.
Yes, so we are starting a structure, at least in the beginning. And I would say for at least the next 6 months. Now, those of you that don't know, I worked off shifts for close to 15 years. So a 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. schedule, a 3 to 7, whatever to 3 o'clock in the morning, and just crazy hours like that. So your whole body clock is off. So I've always felt that the third or the off shift is underserviced with anything, really anything.
Yeah, you can't paying your bills, anything, all of it.
Because I would go to sleep at 7:30 in the morning, wake up at 5, and everything is closed. So you had to use your day off for all your errands. And first of all, when you're on off shifts, your first day off, you sleep. You catch up on all this.
And usually on off shifts, it might not be 2 days in a row. You may have a Wednesday off and a Saturday off,
right?
Or something like that. It's never
be
2 days in a row, hardly.
And not really just for off shift, although that's where my heart is for people that work on off shifts. You think about teachers or our first responders that work really different hours and different schedules.
Nurses that work
12s. So basically, we're going to start opening at 6:30 a.m. so that you can come in either on your way home from work or on your way to work to drop something off. And then we're still working on the closing hours. I wanted to really do like 6:30 to 6 p.m. But we're going to be trying these hours for traffic and whatnot.
Well, let's take a phone call real quick.
Okay.
Good morning. You're on Ocala Talk. Got about 35 seconds.
Good morning, everybody. This is
Morning,
Hugh calling
Hugh.
real
Hi,
quick.
Hugh.
I worked third shift for many years, and believe it or not, it was 11 at night to 7 in the morning, and even at 7:30 in the morning, beer tastes good.
It does. Hugh, I have to tell you that time is irrelevant when you work off shifts, right? I'll know people that will, a lot of the
we got about 20 seconds.
Go ahead. You just whatever. You're exactly right. Beer tastes good. 7 a.m.
Okay, have a good day, guys.
Yes.
Thanks, Hugh. So thanks for stopping by on your off day, because tomorrow's supposed to be your day, but you're working. So speaking of your off days, here you are taking care of your obligations and chores. So thanks for stopping by.
All right, bye. Love you.
We'll be back after this timeout. You're listening to 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source.
Broadcasting from the Ocala International Airport, this is WOCA AM, W242CA FM, Ocala, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
USA Radio News with Lance Pry.
Although not authorized to set any policies, Vice President Kamala Harris is in Poland with President Andrzej Duda to discuss Russia's violent invasion of Ukraine. Speaking at a press conference, Vice President Harris.
I want to be very clear. The United States and Poland are united in what we have done and are prepared to do to help Ukraine and the people of Ukraine.
Polish President Duda via a translator.
Attacking Georgia in 2008 and attacking part of Ukraine in 2014, I knew that this appetite, this imperial appetite, will grow.
Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov on Thursday said that Russia's economy was experiencing a shock and that measures were being taken to soften the impact. He told reporters it's very hard to forecast anything. The Moscow Exchange stock market remains closed. USA Radio News.
This report sponsored by IBM. Supply chain shortages and backups have been felt across the world, and one cause for this might surprise you. The new X-Force Threat Intelligence report from IBM Security reveals that ransomware attacks on the manufacturing industry have contributed to a heavy burden on supply chains, with unpatched vulnerabilities becoming the leading cause of manufacturing attacks. Charles Henderson, head of IBM X-Force.
Criminals are taking advantage of our fragile supply chain by targeting manufacturing organizations with ransomware. We'll soon start to see the costs of attacks passed down to consumers. And while businesses need to focus on managing vulnerabilities, consumers should be wary of the links they click. Criminals love to impersonate consumers' favorite brands.
The world's most popular tech brands are commonly spoofed to gain access to consumers' personal info, so personal security is of the utmost importance. To learn more, visit ibm.com/security.
How to use soil blocks for better seed starting. That's coming up on This Land of Ours.
I'm Agriculture Commissioner Nikki Fried. Everyone knows Florida grows the world's best produce. From citrus to strawberries, watermelon to blueberries, our produce growers feed our families and the world. With over $125 million in annual revenue for growers, the Fresh from Florida program helps Florida farmers stay competitive in a tough marketplace. Learn more at followfreshfromflorida.com.
The COVID-19 vaccine has...
And the thing I heard about the vaccine...
Sure, but do we really know about the long-term effects?
Did you read that thing on the internet?
He heard from his cousin that they don't...
Okay, you're hearing a lot of talk about the COVID-19 vaccines these days. So how do you find out if getting vaccinated is right for you? By talking to someone you already trust, your doctor or healthcare provider. They'll answer your questions so you can decide what's best for you and your family. Go to getvaccineanswers.org to find out more. That's getvaccineanswers.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Southeast AgNet is social. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, where you can be sure to find all of the agriculture news for the Southeast.
Soil blocking involves creating compressed blocks of soil to start seedlings in. It's inexpensive, easier for transplanting, promotes healthy root systems, and is eco-friendly. And the best part, no transplanting to larger pots. To get started, you will need a seed-friendly soil mix, a soil blocker, which is available in many sizes, and a container. The key to successful soil blocking is getting the right water to ratio mixture. A crumbly mix that lacks water will fall out of the blocker before you even release the mechanism. If blocks are too wet, they'll smush apart after being released onto your planting tray. You're looking for a consistency that's similar to oatmeal. Keep in mind that if you don't